Hi, I'm Ira Israel. Welcome to Authenticity and Awakening for Lovable Idiots. The only thing that correlates strongly with happiness is the quality of our intimate relationships. And if you want to have great, supportive, loving, intimate relationships, then we have to learn how to be authentic. So you're probably wondering, why did this guy entitle the course for Lovable Idiots? The reason I did that is because there are people in our lives who we love, who we're in relationship with, and for some reason they trigger us. We don't know why. We can't figure it out. We've told them, hey, that thing that you do with your mouth open when you're eating, it really bothers me. And they're still doing it. And you're sitting there and it's been 10 or 30, 40 years and you're thinking, wow, this person must be an idiot. I told them 2,000 times that it affects me, and they're still doing it. So what we're going to look at today is we're going to get under the hood, see how your mind, your operating system was installed, and figure out why you're triggered, right? So the title of my book is How to Survive Your Childhood Now That You're an Adult, A Path to Authenticity and Awakening. The reason I gave it that subtitle is because I don't believe that there is the path, right? There's 8 billion people, there's 8 billion paths. There's 8 billion types of meditation. There should be 8 billion types of psychology. There's no one size fits all for any of this stuff. So hopefully you'll use this class as a dressing room and you'll try on some of these new tools. And at the end of the class, you'll take the ones that fit and you'll leave the others behind. So we're going to get some insight into how our minds operate, right? Because that's like the foundation of how to be authentic, is to figure out, what's going on. My favorite quote is, I don't know who discovered water, but I doubt it was a fish, right? We are all those fish. We have very little insight into our operating systems, right? And we need to figure out what's going on under the hood so that we can make tweaks and enroll people in showing up in new, supportive, loving relationships. Einstein said that whatever level of consciousness created the problem will be unable to fix it. So what I have to do is take you on an intellectual, spiritual, psychological, emotional roller coaster. I have to rattle your cage a little bit, and I have to give you some new tools. Because when the only tool you have is a hammer, every problem resembles a nail. All right. So what is authenticity? I break it down into attachment, atonement, attunement, presence, and congruence. Attachment is attachment theory. So you have a basic paradigm, perspective, lens, a way you see the world in general. We got to figure out what that is. Atonement is cleaning up the past so that you can show up authentically for the present moment. Attunement is how you connect with other people. The famous quote from my book is, mirror neurons do not fire via text message, right? We really want to be able to empathize and have people empathize with us, because that's how we grow and learn and feel supported. Then there's presence, which is not letting our minds drag us into the past, not letting our minds drag us into the future, being able to just drop into the present moment. And then there's congruence, which is an incredible privilege. You live in a society where you get to decide who you want to be, and then you take courses like this so you have tools so that engender this amazing person. All right, so that's authenticity: attachment, atonement, attunement, presence, and congruence. And then after that, we'll go into the second section, which is awakening. So for me, we'll make a distinction between enlightenment, moksha, and awakening. And then we'll study a little bit of Buddhist psychology, because that's really important. I don't believe that Buddhism is a religion. It's a prescription to alleviate suffering. So it gives us some great insight into how our minds operate. And then what does it mean to live an awakened life, particularly in this society? What does it mean how to show up and inspire people to be loving and compassionate? For me, what you're going to learn in this course is that your mind is basically this binary mechanism, and it creates juxtapositions and paradoxes. And what you're going to learn to do in the second part of this course is walk that razor's edge, is surf the paradoxes of life. And that's what I mean by being awakened. All right, so We have to be the change we want to see in the world. You can't tell someone, hey, you should be vulnerable. Hey, you should be authentic. Hey, you should be compassionate, right? We have to show up in a certain way and inspire people to want to be like us. So that's what you're going to learn throughout this course. And it's your choice. You can either leave this course with results or you can leave this course with excuses. The results you're going to leave with are this whole set of tools, which I'm going to give you step by step throughout all the classes. And then if not, you'll just find this to be one of those entertaining little things and you'll make a bunch of excuses why you don't want to change. So it's up to you. You're either going to leave here with results or excuses. I'm hoping that I inspire you to make some tweaks, to try on some new tools, and to enroll people around you in new, loving, authentic relationships. All right, so I hope to see you back in the next section, authenticity. Thank you very much for watching.